Hi everyone! In this video of phrasal verbs, we will be focusing on 6 new phrasal verbs from the book, Phrasal Verbs with Pictures. We will analyze their meanings, make some sentences, do some exercises, and lastly, watch some movie scenes where these phrasal verbs are used. Before we start, please remember that this video comes with subtitles in many languages, and yours can be one of them. You can go to the setting and activate subtitles anytime you want. So, if you're ready, sit back and enjoy the class. All right, well, here is a list of today's phrasal verbs. Cut off, deal with, die off, divide up, do over, dress up. Let's get started with the first one. Cut off has 2 different meanings. One of them is to disconnect something. If the supply of something, such as electricity, gas, water, etc., is cut off, it basically stops flowing or continuing. We can see it in this example here. The U.S. has threatened to cut off economic and military aid. The second meaning of cut off is to remove something by cutting. If you cut something off, you separate it by cutting it away from the main part. Here is one example. One of his fingers was cut off in the accident. Deal with means to confront a difficulty. When you deal with something or someone that needs attention, you give your attention to them and often solve a problem or make a decision concerning them. Here comes an example. The president said the agreement would allow other vital problems to be dealt with.
We start by increasing NASA's budget by $6 billion over the next 5 years.
Die off or die out means to become extinct. If something dies out, it becomes less and less common and eventually disappears completely. This phrase is not limited to animals, as in this example. We used to believe that capitalism would soon die out. Divide up has 2 meanings. The first one is to share something. If you divide something up, you share it among a number of people or groups in approximately equal parts. Let's take a look at this example. The aim was to divide up the company among shareholders, but it didn't work in practice. The second meaning of divide up is to split something. So if you divide something up, you separate it into smaller or more useful groups. Let's use it in a sentence. The idea is to divide up the country into 4 sectors, each of which has its own governors. Do over means to redo something. If you do a task over, you perform it again from the beginning. Here is an example. If I had the chance to do it over, I would have hired a professional. Dress up means 2 things. The first is to wear a costume. If you dress up, you wear special clothes for fun. Or if you dress someone up, you put special clothes on him or her. For example, I just love the fun of dressing up in another era's clothing. Its second meaning is to dress formally. If you dress up or dress yourself up, you put on formal clothes in order to make yourself look smarter. Let's have a look at its example in the book. You needn't have dressed up. This is a casual party. We didn't. And here is a quick summary. Cut off, to disconnect something. To remove something by cutting. Deal with, to confront a difficulty. Die off, to become extinct. Divide up, to share something. To split something. Do over, to redo something. Dress up, to wear a costume. To dress formally. Okay, cool. Now that we are done with all 6 phrasal verbs in this unit, it's time to do some exercises. We are going to solve one of each 4 different types of exercises in the book. Multiple choice, fill in the blanks, synonym, and translation. Great, let's get started. Your answers to these exercises go in the comments. So, how about seeing these phrasal verbs in action? Wouldn't it be awesome to see people use them in actual dialogues? Well, I do think so, and that's why I compiled scenes from different films where they are used firsthand. So, with no further ado, let's get on with it.
He must die. Cut off the head and the snake cannot strike.
Scylla, Gaius is right.
And tomorrow we come back and we cut off your Johnson.
Excuse me?
I said we cut off your Johnson!
Just think about that.
And every time you don't give me answers, I'm gonna cut something off. And I promise you, they will be things you will miss.
There are 2 ways to deal with this problem. You're either going to kill this animal or you're going to cut off its food supply.
Larry, we have to close the beaches.
Brody?
So, I offer you the satisfaction.
It's not the way I deal with things.
This is out of line, Director. You're dealing with forces you can't control.
You ever been in a war, Councilman? In a firefight?
Thor's right. We got to deal with these guys.
How do we do this?
As a team. Do not touch me again.
Then don't take my stuff.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Shakespeare in the Park?
I've had to see my friends and loved ones die off through the years. Hal and Melinda, Brutus Hal.
It's competition in a capitalist society. That's how the cream always rises to the top. That's how the strong survive and the weak die off.
It's funny, really, because I used to be a straight A student in college. Yeah, but they say every year millions of brain cells just die off.
You have good teeth.
Oh.
We're going to divide up into 4 parties. And we'll hit all the farms and the trails to make a big circle.
The world's running out of oil, Em. The Russians aren't playing ball. The Americans and Chinese are dividing up what's left. Right or wrong doesn't come into it.
Okay, I'll be fine. Okay, fine.
If you've made up your mind, we will go to New York and divide up everything. I'll get the check.
What happened to the Emperor's gold?
Well, we divided it up. I insisted on giving my share to the Indians, of course.
The savages.
Kind of ironic, huh?
What?
So, watching the car they try to steal from you?
Yeah. He misses one spot, he's doing it all over again, too.
It's nice of you to kind of look after him like this.
I'll bet you wish you had it to do all over again.
You got that right.
You could do it over again. Would you make the same choice?
Yes. Here is to our big, fat ugly mistake.
The kind that knocks you on your ass.
It makes you want to do them all over again.
Are you the real Batman?
No.
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 No. Then why do you dress up like him?
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is where Ralph dresses up as a man from space.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
You look great. Look at you.
Yeah, gotta dress up for the parole officer.
Is she cute?
She is a fat guy named Hector.
Gil, why are you so dressed up?
Me? No, I'm not. I've been writing. I was just doing a little writing.
What, you dress up and put on cologne to write?
No, I took I jumped in the shower just for...
Okay, if you want to see all these phrasal verbs in their unique drawings and do many more of these exercises, you can always go ahead and buy the book by using the links in the descriptions. The book is also offered as a mobile app, so you can have it wherever you are on Earth. If you need some more information about the book, please check out the introduction video. Back over there. Yeah, up there, back there. Got it. Oh, and don't forget to click on the like button if you like this video. Bye!